Today is July 1st. It's Canada Day. I also remember it's the day that everybody moves in Montreal. I don't know about the rest of Canada. And it's also Territory Day in Australia for the Northern Territories. I wanted to tell you about some fireworks. Maybe the most scary and kind of exciting fireworks I've ever been to was in the Northern Territories of Australia. That's where the city of Darwin is. It's where Kakadu National Park, and it's the home of many, many, many huge saltwater crocodiles. It's really rough and tumble. Arnhem Land, the traditional Aboriginal lands that you have to have permission to go visit. I loved it. It's one of my favorite parts of Australia. So we were there on Territory Day. This was 11 years ago with my sister and her family. They have this big celebration, and there's kind of a, where they have all sorts of booths set up to sell souvenirs and Australian hats and that sort of thing. I think I even bought one, of course, with the thing up on the side. You know why they do that? So if you have your rifle over your shoulder, you can easily move it without it getting caught in the brim. So you go down to the beach in Darwin, and they must have barges or something set up out in the water. And they set off these astonishing fireworks display. So it was really something. We sat on the beach and watched that, and it was really, really great. But the real show came afterward. So on Territory Day is also, I think, called Cracker Day, and it's the one day when Australians are allowed to shoot off fireworks without any permission or safety classes. Not that people have safety classes in New Hampshire, but so people took advantage of it. And what I remember, I guess we must have been in walking distance of our hotel, because when we left the beach, you see all kinds by this point, there's all sorts of wild behavior. There are whites and Aborigines drinking and partying and fighting, and so it's already a bit like I said, a wild atmosphere. But then people just started shooting off fireworks. And when I say shooting off fireworks, the traditional and it drops down, beautiful. No, this was shooting them straight at each other, across the roads. I have never seen anything like it. It was like being in an artillery zone. This stuff was flying, and you didn't know where they were going to come from. And I kind of got a sense that people were shooting them at rival gangs or rival neighbors you don't like. Just send a firework into their yard. And it was unbelievably scary. So we're huddled down by the roadside, not knowing where to go and what to do, and hoping one of those things doesn't come right into you. And suddenly this white truck or van comes by very slowly. I'm sure what do we do? Well, we knew what to do. I think my nephew Cameron suggested it. Let's use that as a shield. So all 5 of us dash over into the road behind this van, and we did. We used it as a shield. We're running along with sort of scampering along behind the van, or on this side of the van, while on the other side. So we made it back to our hotel safe and sound. And the next day, I got the Darwin newspaper, and the headline, 19 admitted to hospital with burns. Oh my God, I'm surprised it was only 19. Anyway, happy Territory Day, all you crazy Northern Territory folk, and happy Canada Day to you too. They're a little calmer up there.